actually do like doing my speed work on the treadmill.
So it shouldn't take me too long.
I'm obsessed with this color that they came out with recently. All bundled up and cuddly in my sweats. 1 hour, 7 minutes with some intervals. Those are my top tips, I think, for the holiday season. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Erica. It is so good to have you. I'm bringing you guys along on a couple days of training. If you are new, hello. I'm training for my first half Ironman in Texas in March of 2026. So we've got a couple months of training and it's in full swing right now. I've got a lot of double days, which you guys will see in this video, some hard interval sessions, which I've got today. I'm still getting the hang of swimming. I'm not terrible, I'm not great. But yeah, it's just been overall a really fun and humbling experience so far. I just wanted to take you guys through a couple days of training. As I mentioned, a lot of double days. So today I do have a double day. I've got a 9-kilometer tempo-ish style run. I'm gonna do it on the treadmill because it's raining outside. And then later today, I'm gonna go to the gym, most likely, to do a strength session. So that's what's on the docket today. Guys, I just had the most incredible breakfast. I went to the farmer's market on Sunday and I bought homemade sourdough English muffins, and they're like this thick. They're incredible. So I had that with butter and jam, and flaky sea salt. So good. So I got some carbs in my system. Like I said, I'm gonna go do this run. I am following my run-up plan because I'm also doing a half marathon in January. So let me pull it up right now. And if you don't know, Runna is a training app for runners specifically that helps you hit your running goals, train for whatever race you're training for, whatever goals you have. It customizes it for you and your body and your history and all the things. So today, I have an 8-kilometer run, but it is a tempo run. So I have a 1-kilometer warm up and then 6 kilometers worth of like tempos and then a 1-kilometer cool down. So it should be okay. I actually do like doing my speed work on the treadmill because you can like set the pace specifically for what you need and then just don't have to think about it. And I watch YouTube or Netflix or whatever. So that's my game plan for this morning. I just wanted to intro the video, say hello, and I don't know if I'll film myself running today, but just know I'm gonna go run on the treadmill right now and we'll catch up whenever I see you next. Okay, it's a little bit later in the day. It's 1:39 and I've got some work done. I got my nails done and it's literally a torrential downpour today. We're having flood warnings. I just want to be inside and cozy, but I do need to go get my second workout of the day done. I need to do a strength session. So I'm gonna head to the gym and get a full body workout in, all bundled up and cuddly in my sweats. I'm hoping it's not too busy right now. It's hit or miss this time of day, the gym. Sometimes, especially living in Vegas, fun fact, a lot of people work like industry jobs, so they're like servers or, you know, bartenders, and so they don't go to the gym. Like they sleep in, obviously, or sleep until like, I don't know, 11 a.m. because they don't get home until 2 o'clock in the morning, and then they go to the gym a little bit later in the day. So sometimes it can actually be the busiest time of day to go to the gym, like midday, which typically is not the case for most other cities, I feel. Anyways, just your fun fact of the day about living in Vegas. I'm gonna go do a little full body workout. I'll try and film some clips for you guys, just depending on how busy it is in there. But yeah, I figured I would let you guys know that that's what I've been up to. I had some lunch, I had a smoothie after my run, and I've got my electrolytes ready to go for the gym. So I just need to bite the bullet and head out in the rain. Let's go to the gym. morning, you guys. It is now Wednesday, I want to say. Yeah, Wednesday morning. And to be honest, yesterday I did my workouts and then I was not in the mood to film. So here we are. It's the next day. I did my 2 workouts yesterday. They went well. But just some days I don't feel like turning on the camera, if I'm being fully honest. But today's a new day, and normally on Wednesday mornings I have a run to do, so that is what's on the agenda today. However, it is still pouring rain outside. We're getting like a random week of rain here in Vegas, which is fine. The environment needs it. But if I had a preference, I typically would do my runs outside. But it is what it is. So this morning I actually only have 6 kilometers, which is super chill, so that'll take me like 35-ish minutes. And then I'm gonna go straight from there to the pool to do my short technique swim. And I have 1,400 yards to do today of technique or drills. Pretty straightforward. I have 100 yards easy swimming, 100 yards pull buoy, 4x50 kick with fins, 100 meter swim with paddles, 4x50 high elbow scull, 6x50 broken arrow, 6x50 kick on side, 3x100 pull buoy, and 100 cool down. So that's my swim sesh for today, which I'm gonna do pretty soon after my run. I just want to get everything knocked out this morning, and because it's just an easy run and a shorter swim, I think I'm going to be good to go to do them back to back. And also, when you're training for a triathlon, typically you do brick sessions that involve riding your bike and then running immediately after. But I also think it's a good idea to just like get your body familiar with doing more than one activity back to back, even if it's not necessarily in the order you're gonna do it. It just helps a little bit just to prime your body. So that's what we're doing this morning. I had breakfast. I had overnight oats with some protein powder and some homemade cream cheese protein icing, which I have all of my fun festive recipes on my recipe highlight on Instagram and TikTok, so go check that out. But other than that, I think that's the update for this morning. I'll bring you guys along for my run and my swim, and then I'll catch up with you guys after. All right, run is done. It went by fast. I was watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I love treadmill running because I can watch TV or Netflix while I run, so sometimes I don't hate it. But anyways, I'm just throwing some deep conditioner in my hair. I changed and we're gonna have a super quick turnaround to head to the pool. I think I said this already, I'm just doing a technique swim, so it shouldn't take me too long. And then when I come home, I will shower and wash my hair, get my work done, and have a smoothie. So that's kind of my post-swim morning routine, I guess you could say. So hair is slicked back. That's my swim hack, if you are a swimmer, is deep condition your hair before you put your swim cap on, because it's gonna save your hair from getting damaged. So that's the update. Let's head to the pool. Okay, I finished my run, I finished my swim, and I'm feeling good. I just had food, worked, etc. I want to show you guys some of my recent Lululemon purchases. First of all, I'm obsessed with this color that they came out with recently. It's called Dusty Lilac. I bought 4 or 5 things in this color because I'm obsessed with it, and I'm wearing an outfit right now. So this is the Define cropped jacket. I have this in a million colors. It snatches you, it's comfy, it's cozy, it's stretchy, does all the right things in all the right places. I just think it's such a staple from Lulu, and I think this is also a really great gift to either ask for or give someone over the holiday season. In case you're wondering, I am a size 6. Also has like little gloves if you're someone that runs outside or walks outside and you want to make sure you've got that covered. It's got it covered, and they do have hooded versions, which is a more recent thing, I think, but nonetheless, if you like a jacket with a hood, they have hooded options. And then I also got the scuba joggers, one of my favorite pairs of sweatpants from Lululemon. They're like a little bit fleece lined, not too hot to the point where you're like sweating, but they're super soft, super stretchy, and they are mid-rise, I believe, and I'm in a size small in these as well. Then, going with the theme of Dusty Lilac, I am obsessed with the Shake It Out high-rise running shorts from Lulu. I think I have them in probably 10 colors, which I know is very unnecessary, but when you find something and you love it, you buy it in every color, or at least I do. So I got these in a size small as per usual in the Dusty Lilac colorway, just my favorite color of the moment. And then I also ordered a matching sports bra that hasn't come in yet because I love a matching running set, but I think in the winter I could even wear this jacket on top, or I could wear this long sleeve to warm up for my runs, which is a really simple, thin, stretchy long sleeve in that same Dusty Lilac color, and it just has a little Lululemon logo there. But I did get this in a size 12, which normally in tops I'm a 4 or a 6 at Lululemon. So this is definitely, I purposefully got it oversized because I wanted it to be loose and baggy. I could wear it with leggings, or my vision in my head was to wear these, the sports bra that I bought, and then this on top to wear as I kind of warm up on my run, and then once I get hot, take it off and just like tie it around my waist because it's so lightweight. So anyways, those are the 4 items I got in Dusty Lilac. I'm obsessed with them. Also, before I continue, anything that I mention from Lululemon is always linked in the description box in my Lululemon storefront. So if you're ever like, what shorts was she talking about or what was she wearing, it's always all linked in there. So if you're ever curious, go check that out. Another new item that I got, which I'm excited to try, I haven't styled them yet, but I think that they're going to be really fun for the holiday season too. I don't know if it'll pick up on camera, but these are called the Matte Satin Relaxed Fit Mid-Rise Cargo Pant. And I like them because they're really lightweight and they're very versatile. So as the name mentions, they're a mid-rise cargo pant, not a jogger, so they are kind of not flared at the bottom, but they're loose, if that makes sense. These are in the black shade, but they do look more charcoal gray in person. Ooh, my husband having a coughing attack. And then they're a mix of matte and satin kind of material. It's an interesting wash, if you can see, hopefully. I got these in an extra small just because sometimes I find extra small fits my waist a bit better. But I like them because I feel like you could dress it down with like a sneaker and an oversized denim jacket, or you could style it up with like a bodysuit and a heel for a night out and like a leather jacket. So I'm excited to test this out for the holiday season. I think satin is always a good fabric for the holiday season, so this is a fun little snag that I found. I've been looking for a gray vest for a while and I found this one at Lulu. I can't remember the name of this color. I want to say it is charcoal gray, maybe. That might be too obvious. I'll put it on the screen and it'll definitely be linked in my bio or in my description box. But this is just a cropped puffer vest. It has a ton of zip pockets, which I like, so you don't have to worry about your items going missing. It's got 2 pockets on either side that are zippers, on the outside and 2 on the inside. And the fun part is it also has a detachable hood. I personally don't wear hoods a lot because it doesn't rain a lot in Vegas, but this one snaps on and off. So if you want a hood, you can attach it and then it easily just comes right off, which is super helpful. But Lulu has a ton of puffer jackets, vests, coats, long coats, short coats. I tried on a bunch at the store and I loved all of them, but some of them I just didn't feel like it was realistic for me to actually wear it in Vegas because it doesn't get that cold. So that's why I opted for a vest. But they did have one jacket that I tried on that was floor length, and it felt like I was literally wearing a sleeping bag, but in the best way possible. And I wish that I had an opportunity to wear it here. I just don't. So there was no point in me buying it. But if you do live somewhere cold, if you're from Canada, I think that it would definitely be a good purchase to make for the winter, or a great gift to give someone. If you are looking for a slightly more affordable gift, because their jackets can be a little bit pricey, I think a toque or a beanie is a really great option, or like a running hat. I also got a running hat. I think it's in my closet though. So I just got this navy blue toque. It's a wool, I believe. Yeah, wool blend ribbed knit beanie. Again, just like a classic. I'm going somewhere cooler for Christmas, so definitely going to bring this and I'm sure I'll get some use out of it, but I think it's just always helpful to have a beanie or a toque on hand. Okay, and lastly, I had this bag on my vision board, or like I had my eye on it for quite a while, and I just finally bit the bullet and grabbed it. But look how cute this is. It's so slouchy, and it has this handle, like the gray one, but it also has an attachable or detachable, I guess, long strap as well that you could wear crossbody. So I think this is going to be my new travel bag, and also my bag if I go to the cafe, bring my laptop. You can fit a bunch of stuff in here. You could fit like meal prep, I went to Barnes & Noble this weekend and I put a bunch of books in here. I just think it's so cute. It has the ruching and it's actually like adjustable, so you can like make it shorter or bigger. And it's called the convertible ruched crossbody bag in the large size. So I think there are 2 sizes if I'm not mistaken, but I think obviously this colorway is going to go with a lot, and it's just, I love the look of it. We've got a couple of zip pockets on the inside and a couple just like non-zip areas where you can put stuff. So there is a couple little compartments, but I think it just looks so cute and slouchy on my arm like that. So yeah, that is my Lululemon haul. I'm gonna have everything linked in the description. Let me know if you guys like these kind of hauls. Obviously these videos are like more so about my training, but also as a gym girl, as a fit girl, I love like fitness clothes. I love running shorts. I love this kind of, you know, active wear, if you will, athleisure. So I like to share my favorites with you guys in case you're looking for new favorites for yourselves or gifts for people, especially since we're approaching the holiday season. So yeah, that's my update. I don't know where I'm gonna catch you next. I'm gonna go film a couple other things for work today, but I'll catch you in a little bit. Okay, going into the holiday season, I feel like a lot of people stress about hitting their fitness goals, nutrition goals. So as somebody who's been in the fitness space, who's had fitness goals and has worked through the holiday season towards those goals for over 10 years now, I figured this might be a good time to just chat a little bit about my strategies, my tips, and my tricks for staying on top of your goals, working towards your goals, while also balancing holiday parties and family events and having fun and enjoying the food and, you know, the relaxation, which I think is so important, but just finding that balance between goals and the downtime and the healthy food and the treats. So my number one tip as a type A person when it comes to workouts is scheduling things down, whether you're a Google Calendar user like myself, or if you like a physical planner, or if you have one of those calendars that you write on your fridge, whatever works for you. But I think especially going into the busy season, it can be so helpful to have things visually written out for you. You know, you've got all your holiday events on there, and then you can move around your workouts to kind of fit with the jigsaw puzzle of the family events, the friend events, etc. I think the biggest thing with that is making sure that you are, you know, committing to yourself of, hey, I've got this event on Friday, so I'm gonna get my 3 workouts in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and being confident and committing to yourself that I'm actually going to get those workouts done, so that you go to the party on Friday and you're like, I can relax, I've done my workouts, and you know that you've checked all the boxes. I think sometimes we can put it on a planner or we can put it on our calendar, but if we're not actually following through, then there's no point. So showing up for yourself and doing the things you said you were gonna do is a huge part of this, but also having things scheduled out in front of you visually can be helpful, so that you know that you are able to hit everything. Or if you need to take one workout out, for example, because you're going to a holiday party, you know the rest of the week is still being fit in with your fitness goals, your runs, your workouts, whatever it is that you do for your physical health. And then going off of that, just being realistic with it. So let's say you have a holiday party on a Saturday and you know you're not going to get home until 11, 12, 1 a.m. Don't schedule a 6 a.m. workout the next day. Like, be kind to yourself, be gentle around this time, prioritize recovery. It is important, but just know that, you know, maybe there's things that aren't realistic. Even if you would like for it to be realistic, it may not be. So be real with you. Maybe that is something that you can do. I feel like for most people it's not, but just be realistic with it when you're scheduling things around. And it is okay if you need to miss a workout here and there. It's not the end of the world. I mean, obviously everyone's goals are different, and what you're training for and timeline wise, things are different, but typically speaking, if you have to miss 2 workouts in a month, it's not going to be the end of the world for most of us. When it comes to food, which I think is something a lot of us stress about this time of year, because there's more of it, there's unhealthier options, more unhealthy options, more parties, more social events. A couple tips. My first tip being that if you have an event that you're going to, let's say in the evening, is to front load your day with protein. So try and get in a good amount of protein before you go to that event, because a lot of these events are going to have foods that are higher in carb, higher in fat, which is fine. But if you go into that event knowing, hey, I've pretty much already hit my protein goal for the day, and maybe you've kept your carbs and fats a little bit lower, it's going to give you a little bit more of a mental breather of knowing like, okay, you know, I feel good indulging in this because I've already checked off the protein box for the day. And then going off of that, if it is an event that you are asked to bring something to or want to bring something to, bringing a healthier or higher protein option. One of my favorite things to bring to a party is a Greek yogurt buffalo chicken dip, because it's higher protein, it's a little bit healthier, and most people have no idea that it's made with Greek yogurt or that it's quote unquote healthier or higher protein. And you can bring veggies with it, chips with it, and you could eat it with either, but it just, you go into that event or that party knowing that you have something that you feel really good about eating. Not to say that you can't and shouldn't eat the rest of the stuff there too, but it just gives you a little bit of a mental reprieve, if that makes sense. Alcohol is something to be mindful of. I personally don't drink. I haven't drank in a long time, but alcohol is one of those things that a lot of people indulge in more this time of year, and if that's something that you want to do, by all means go for it. I think it's just important to go into events being aware that alcohol, especially the types of drinks I think that people make this time of year, which are so fun and delicious, are higher calorie, are calorie dense. So if you have a nutrition goal, just being aware of that. If you track your macros, maybe track a little bit of alcohol ahead of time so that you know it fits into your day, or make healthier swaps, like swapping a really heavy creamy drink for like a seltzer or something, or instead of having 3 creamy drinks, having 1 and then having seltzer. Just balancing it out that way, and also supersetting with water, because alcohol is very dehydrating. So making sure that you're getting your water in between those alcoholic drinks is really important too. And then also, because this time of year is very communal, we want to spend time with friends and family, finding ways to make your training social, which is something that I've been doing a little bit more lately. So I go for rides with my friends, I go to group rides, I've gone swimming with friends, I go running with friends sometimes. And that way you don't feel like you're missing out on the social aspect, but you're kind of combining it with your training. I know obviously not everyone's friends and family are into the same styles of training or even into fitness in general, but if you do have people that are willing to do that with you, I think it's such a fun way to combine the community of the holiday season with your training, so you're not having to miss sessions, or even swapping a session. Like instead of going to the gym one day, maybe being like, I want to see this friend, I know she likes Pilates, maybe we'll go to a Pilates class together, so at least I'll get a little bit of a workout in and we can spend time together. Those are my top tips, I think, for the holiday season. Let me know if that was helpful, if you guys like these types of little segments in my videos. Hope you guys have a great holiday season. I know it's only November, but things are getting started quickly. It's Thanksgiving next week, and I'm excited to enjoy some yummy food, but also balance my training and my protein along with it. Good morning. It is now Thursday. I've got a gym workout to do this morning and then a hour-ish interval bike session this afternoon / evening. So it's going to be a day packed of training. I'm excited. I haven't been to the gym in the morning in a little bit, so that'll be a nice change. I'm going to do my full body workout, probably walk on the treadmill for like 40 minutes, get my steps in, and then I'll come home and make my food for the day, do my work, etc. And then later tonight, like I said, I've got an indoor spin. Next week is actually going to be a deload week for me, which I'm excited for. So I only have 1 swim next week, 2 easy rides, 2 gym sessions. What else am I missing? 3 runs still, but they're very much lower volume. And we might do our first turkey trot next week since it's Thanksgiving, so that'll be fun. But anyways, I do want to get out the door. So hi, good morning, happy Thursday. We're headed to the gym for our 3rd workout of the week. Let's go. You guys, I literally forgot to intro this. I've been riding for the last hour and 6 minutes. I just did a really hard interval session on the bike and I'm so sweaty, but we got it done. I have 1 minute left of my cool down and then I'm gonna go shower. 1 hour, 7 minutes with some intervals, as you guys can see. It was brutal, but we got it done. Good morning, you guys. It is now Saturday, so it's been a couple of days. I've still been training, but I just didn't film. I wanted to end off the video here. I'm about to head out for my long run of the week. I have 15 kilometers to do today, which is the longest I ran in probably since Berlin, so a while. I'm feeling good. I've got my water, I've got my gels, I've got a route planned. It's also not like hot out today. It rained yesterday, so it should be cooler, which I'm looking forward to. Got 2 podcasts lined up, feeling good. So anyways, that's the update. Thanks for spending a couple days of training with me. I'm excited to keep documenting this half Ironman prep for you guys. If you have questions, video requests, whatever it might be, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye guys.